I am gaming. I am gaming. I am gaming podcast.
Hi everyone, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on the latest episode of I'm Gaming Podcast, a video game industry, entrepreneurship and gaming nostalgia podcast. In its 20th episode, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers, and I hope this will be interesting to you. This time around, we're gonna talk about the current COVID-19 quarantine. 2/3 of the planet are presently in some kind of a restrictive setting. You're likely one of them, and I have an idea what you can do in the same time instead of basically going nuts. But first off, I want to say a huge thanks to my latest Patreon subscriber. It's Luis Codex Twitch stream, which you can check out in the link in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. Support this awesome content creator back on his Twitch stream. Link is in the description below, and please, if you want, consider supporting me as well. $1 per month would mean a lot to me. Now, for the main topic, or the only topic in this case, what to do during that quarantine time. I'm guessing you saw, heard and seen a lot of things on this subject, and I want to give my opinion as well. Unlike many others who basically say engage with your passions, your interests and everything else you're into right now, I would suggest doing something a little bit different, and that would be to use that time you get now to learn something you otherwise hate doing. So in this domain of things that I cover, which is game development, indie game development, content creation and many other things related to gaming and business, usually you have something you love to do, which is, for example, build games, but you hate to promote them. Or you might like making first-person shooter action clips, but you hate doing live streams, or vice versa. In any case, whatever you're into, chances are that you dislike a part of the same process. Use this time to learn more about that thing you hate to do, because you need it basically. Whatever you're doing, in whatever manner you're doing it, that thing is your weakest link. Like it or not, you would be better off as a whole if you learn to do it better. And if you learn to do it better, chances are you're gonna stop hating it. So what is a regular example I see all over the game development scene, especially in the game developers? People despise promoting their games. That's a common fact. They love making them, they're really passionate about the making of the game and the whole process around it. They hate marketing it. They think it's basically not literally selling out, but it's shoving people into your product, which isn't finished, by the way. And most indie developers don't think their games are great. They're really self-conscious about their projects. No matter how much your game in your mind sucks, it's really useful to know how to promote it. The promotion part isn't that complicated or big. You can learn it in a couple of days and then adapt the same methodology to your project. If you do it step by step, you'll have a framework that you use instead of simply pushing yourself, which you're probably doing now, to share a screenshot on Twitter or something like that. Create a simple marketing strategy, which you can get online in a few hours, learn all about it in a day or two, and adapt it for your project in a week. Then simply start to use it, apply it. This way you're both demystifying a process and also getting your project a much needed boost, because that marketing will be useful in the end, regardless of the fact that your game might be good, bad or anything in between. This applies to everything and anything else. You have a content on YouTube, you want to promote it, you have no clue how to do it. Instead of spending 15 minutes looking at 10 articles which say basically the same thing, do a lot more in-depth search. Use Reddit, listen to people's experiences, and then figure out your own path to get the same results. Anything you despise in your everyday efforts surrounding anything you're doing or any projects you're having can be improved if you spend time and up your skills in that domain. So yes, invest time in your passions and things you love doing, but also invest time in the things you hate doing. You'll have plenty of time for both. That's all for this episode. Hopefully you find this useful and a little bit entertaining. If you do, please consider supporting me on Patreon, and of course consider subscribing to my channel. That's all from me. Thank you so much for listening to the 20th episode of I'm Gaming. You've been awesome so far. Hopefully I'll see you all and many more on episode 40. Until then, stay safe, help others stay safe as well, and I'll see you on episode 21. Bye bye and have a great day.